Welcome back. You're with We Mean Business. Motown was in slowdown mode in 2012, and if the December sales numbers are anything to go by, even the festive cheer and heavy discounts failed to lure buyers into the showrooms. Is that likely to change in 2013 as interest rates set to come down, the economy limps back to its feet, and companies gear up with snazzy new launches? That's our second debate tonight on We Mean Business. And on our panel is Abdul Majid, the partner at PwC from Chennai. Ajay Sethia, research analyst at Centrum Broking, joins us here in our Mumbai studios. And also joining in from our Mumbai studios again is Mr. Nitish Tipnis, the director at sales and marketing at Nissan Motors. In fact, I want to start with Abdul by talking to you about the December auto sales numbers before we actually crystal ball gaze into 2013. Were you hoping really for a better performance given all of those festive discounts and offer?
I think first half of 2013 is going to be very challenging because if you look at a couple of positive we are all expecting is on the monetary policy. I think if the interest rate comes down, obviously I think that's a big kind of a boost. And then what sort of incentives are going to be in the budget, both in terms of economy, in terms of sector. So first 6 months is going to be very challenging looking at what has happened in 2012. So if the interest rate comes down, if there's some positive incentives in the budget for the sector, I think we should be able to kind of catch up in the second half of 2013.
All right, I want to come to, on the same question that I asked Abdul before we actually get to 2013. What was your reaction on the December auto numbers? Were they below expectations? Were you expecting a better performance given that, there were discounts and offer? It was post the festive period.
If you see, we had actually been to the dealers almost like 15-20 days back, and we had a check with most of the guys. What basically is coming on is that the passenger vehicles and two-wheelers more or less the footfalls and conversions were quite decent as compared to MNHCV. So clearly the MNHCV segment sort of continues to remain quite challenging. But on the two-wheelers and passenger vehicle sides, I think dealers were more comfortable with December sales. Though you typically see some sort of drop happening in the December, but still dealers seem to be quite comfortable with the kind of volumes which were there.
Mr. Tipnis, how would you review 2012 from an auto sector, from an auto industry point of view? Not a very good year at all.
Well, we started the auto industry, the pundits predicted a growth rate of about 12 to 14%, but the estimates kept getting revised because of the interest rates, because of the sentiments, and finally we're looking at a growth over FY11 of about 3 to 4%, which is not a very good indicator because looking at the trends, almost every auto manufacturer had geared up production. Post sentiments going down, we obviously had to cut back, offer large discounts. At the end of the day, obviously the consumer benefits, which has led some impetus in the last 4 or 5 months. December, of course, has not been very, very great compared to FY11. The growth has just been about 3%. But it's good news for companies like Nissan and Hoover, because what happens is our segment, which is the segment that we are in, which is the B plus and the mid-size sedan. That's where the growth is really coming in, and I think that's where we're getting the benefit. But overall, December has not been a great month. We expect the sentiments, like Majid also said, the next 3 months are going to be challenging. We've got to really see what's going to happen on the interest rates, the monetary policy. And more than that, how do the financial institutions and banks really react to increasing the consumer sentiment?
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.